Have you ever wondered if it's better to eat many small meals or just a few large ones throughout the day? In the quest for optimal health, the debate between nibbling and feasting rages on. Traditionally, the day is divided into 3 square meals: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This structure has stood the test of time, influenced by cultural habits and early studies that suggested it was the best way to manage health and energy levels. However, a new wave of thought has emerged, challenging this age-old eating pattern. Some experts now argue that scattering smaller, more frequent meals across the day could better support metabolism, enhance satiety, and even prevent chronic diseases. This idea has gained traction, suggesting that these mini-meals could keep the metabolic fires burning more consistently, stabilizing blood sugar levels and preventing the all-too-familiar energy dips. But what does the latest research really indicate? Are smaller meals truly the secret to better health? Or could the traditional 3 meals a day still hold the crown? Stay tuned as we delve into the science to uncover which eating pattern might just be the best for you. First, let's explore why many now advocate for eating smaller, more frequent meals. The idea behind increasing meal frequency is pretty compelling. Advocates argue that it can boost metabolism, leading to better body composition. How does this work? Well, every time you eat, your body expends energy to digest, absorb, and process the nutrients. This increase in metabolic activity is known as the thermic effect of food. Essentially, if you eat more often, you continuously kickstart your metabolism throughout the day, potentially increasing the total number of calories burned. Then there's the aspect of satiety, feeling full and satisfied after a meal. Small, frequent meals can prevent the intense hunger that often leads to overeating. When meals are spaced out and more manageable in size, the likelihood of reaching for that extra slice of cake or bag of chips diminishes. This controlled eating pattern can be particularly beneficial for those looking to manage their weight more effectively. Stabilizing blood sugar levels is another significant benefit. When you eat regularly, there's a steady flow of nutrients to your bloodstream, avoiding the sharp spikes and drops in blood sugar associated with larger, less frequent meals. This can be crucial for maintaining energy levels and preventing the mid-afternoon slump that many experience. Consistent energy levels can enhance focus and productivity, making small, frequent meals an attractive option for the busy bees. Moreover, several studies have supported these claims. For instance, a study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that participants who ate more frequent, smaller meals had better insulin and cholesterol levels compared to those who ate fewer, larger meals. This suggests that the meal frequency can play a role in preventing chronic conditions, such as type 2 diabetes and heart disease. While these points make a strong case, the story doesn't end here. On the other hand, adhering to the traditional 3 meals a day also has its own set of advantages. Firstly, let's talk about simplicity and convenience. Planning for 3 substantial meals can be far less complicated than trying to organize multiple smaller meals throughout the day. For those who lead busy lives, it's often more feasible to prepare and sit down for breakfast, lunch, and dinner than to constantly think about when and what their next snack will be. This simplicity goes a long way in reducing daily stress and making it easier to manage a healthy diet. Then, there's the aspect of digestive rest. Fewer meals can mean longer intervals between eating, which gives the digestive system a needed break. Experts suggest that this rest can enhance digestive efficiency and overall gut health. It allows the body to process nutrients more effectively and can lead to improved metabolism over time. Culturally and socially, larger meals fit more seamlessly into many people's lifestyles. Most societies are structured around the 3-meal-a-day system, making it easier to share meals with family and friends. Social gatherings, work schedules, and even restaurant hours are typically aligned with this pattern, reinforcing its practicality. Research-wise, there are several studies that point to the benefits of consuming fewer, larger meals. One notable point is the controlled insulin response. Eating 3 meals a day can help maintain a more stable insulin level, preventing the sharp spikes that smaller, more frequent meals might cause. This can be particularly beneficial for people managing conditions like diabetes. Moreover, fewer meals can lead to less snacking on unhealthy options. With less frequent eating, there's a reduced temptation to reach for convenient, often less nutritious snacks. This can contribute significantly to maintaining a healthy weight and overall well-being. In essence, While the frequency of meals can vary based on individual needs and conditions, the traditional three-meal pattern holds substantial benefits that align with both our biological rhythms and social structures. The debate is quite balanced, with compelling arguments on both sides. What does the latest research really tell us about meal frequency and overall health? Let's dive into the studies and sift through the evidence to understand the real impact of meal frequency on factors like weight loss, metabolism, and chronic disease prevention. Research on meal frequency is intriguing yet riddled with contradictory findings. Some studies suggest that eating smaller, more frequent meals may boost metabolism and aid in weight management, while others find no significant difference when compared to consuming fewer, larger meals. For instance, a study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that participants who ate 6 smaller meals felt less hungry throughout the day compared to those who ate 3 larger meals. However, this did not lead to significant differences in weight loss over the study period. This raises an interesting question. If smaller meals help control hunger, why doesn't this necessarily translate to weight loss? The answer may lie in the methodological differences across studies. The population studied can greatly influence outcomes. For example, a study involving athletes who generally have higher metabolic rates might yield different results from one involving sedentary office workers. Moreover, the dietary content, whether meals are rich in protein, fats, or carbohydrates, also plays a crucial role. High-protein mini meals might affect satiety and metabolism differently than small meals high in carbohydrates. Furthermore, lifestyle factors such as exercise frequency, sleep patterns, and stress levels can modify the effects of meal frequency. A person who is highly active may benefit more from frequent refueling, while someone with a more sedentary lifestyle might find fewer larger meals more beneficial to prevent excessive calorie intake. Insights from nutritionists and researchers also highlight the importance of individual differences in dietary responses. Dr. Emily Field, a registered dietitian, points out that individual metabolic rates and hormonal profiles can mean that 2 people eating the exact same meal frequency might experience completely different outcomes. This suggests that personalization in diet planning is crucial. Another layer of complexity is added by the psychological aspects of eating. Some individuals may find frequent small meals satisfying and easier to manage, which could prevent binge eating. Conversely, others might struggle with the constant planning and preparation required, potentially leading to poor dietary choices. In light of these findings, it becomes evident that there's no one-size-fits-all answer. The effectiveness of meal frequency on health outcomes like weight management, metabolism, and chronic disease prevention might significantly depend on individual metabolic health, lifestyle, and personal preferences. As we see, the answer might not be as straightforward as one might think. The best meal frequency strategy should likely be tailored to individual needs, lifestyle, and health goals, making it essential to consult with healthcare providers or nutritionists when planning dietary changes. So, after taking a closer look, what's the verdict? As we've explored today, the debate between eating several small meals versus fewer larger ones is quite layered, and both approaches have their merits and challenges. Starting with the small, frequent meals, it's clear that this pattern can enhance feelings of fullness and provide consistent energy throughout the day. Many find that this helps in managing cravings and prevents the kind of overeating that often happens after long periods of hunger. Moreover, for those with certain health conditions like diabetes, smaller meals can contribute to more stable blood sugar levels. On the flip side, the traditional 3 meals a day approach has stood the test of time for a reason. It suits the rhythm of a typical day and can be more socially and culturally fitting. Larger meals can also provide more satisfaction and simplicity in planning. Not to mention, recent studies suggest that this pattern might actually be more effective for some in managing weight and metabolism. But here's the crux. There isn't a one-size-fits-all answer. The best eating pattern is the one that aligns with your personal health goals, lifestyle, and importantly, how your body feels. What works wonderfully for one person might not be ideal for another. Given this, it's wise to approach meal frequency with a spirit of experimentation. Try adjusting the size and frequency of your meals, and observe how your body responds. Do you feel energized? Are you feeling too full or still hungry? It's all about finding that sweet spot where your body feels at its best. Remember, the best diet is the one that you can maintain healthily and happily. Thank you for watching, and make sure to consult with a healthcare provider before making significant changes to your eating habits. Whether you're nibbling throughout the day or feasting like a king, the key is to listen to your body and adjust accordingly.